Hi, Earth signs. I am going to be doing your oracle reading for the end of August to the end of September for the signs of Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. And a funny little Earth sign thing I like to talk about is anytime I go to an Earth sign for advice that is emotionally driven or something that I'm hurting about or confused about, I'm always overthinking and trying to talk to them, about this happened and that happened and give them all the facts. And most of the time they're very quiet and they give me the best, oftentimes coldest, least comforting advice. But let me tell you, it is factual. It is intelligent. They are spot on. And after my emotional moment has passed, I have to call them back and say, oh, you were actually right about that. A year later, when the truth came to light, your perspective of only looking at things for what they really are and not manipulating them in a way that makes someone feel a specific way emotionally, like, oh, I think this person's doing this because they're really trying to tell me this. And an earth sign is just like, no, XYZ is occurring because XYZ has occurred. Like, I just love the way earth signs are like grounded and they give you the vibe that they are, they can be cold, but they're so rooted and spot on when it comes to situations of the heart that need to be looked at through this perspective of the mind. Okay, if that makes sense. So just that's something to think about, earth signs. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going. I already have pulled your 3 top oracle cards. I'm going to pull your 3 bottom oracle cards. And then I am going to switch it up for you guys. And I'm just going to pull a random card from my regular Morgan Greer deck because I feel compelled to do so. It is Virgo season. We got a lot of things cracking off. So let's pull something for you guys, okay? I was hoping something would jump. But of course, with earth signs, you guys are too grounded for things to jump. It's going to come out exactly how it's supposed to. Oh, I lied. Something jumped. Okay. A lot. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this. So at the heart of your reading, you have the scrying card, which represents intuition. The skeleton, which is all about strength. And then you have the Lady del Martaros. And I'm sorry if I butchered that, but I believe that she is the Lady of Death in the Mexican culture. Okay? So, let's talk. Scrying is a method of meditation that creates a realm where you can ask for information esoterically. So you can, it's actually a practice. So if this is appearing, this is telling the earth signs that you need to be a little bit less grounded and more connected spiritually. So this is a practice of meditating, blocking out all distractions and asking something to the universe or to the spirit guides or whatever, and asking for actual visual images to come back in. So there's some meditation that needs to go on. Now the skeleton is all about strength, okay? And the strength card is telling you that you no longer need to hold on to burdens that are hurting you or preventing you from being the best person that you can be, okay? So it's about, if you need to let something go, you need to let that go in order to be at your strongest core. So maybe with the meditation, you're trying to let something go. And then this card is just about acceptance and equality. And it's basically accepting the fact that phases of life end and begin. So like, she kind of represents death. She represents dying. And she's not the death card in the deck because that's a whole other thing. But she represents the acceptance of understanding that when one part of you dies. That is your shell. Your spirit is moving on. So perhaps you guys are intuitively calling out for answers surrounding a situation. I feel like you're needing to let go of some past traumas and realize that as soon as this happens, those things that you're holding on to, they can have a death. You don't need to carry them in to a new cycle. Like, it's a beautiful thing in order to get information, to heal, to let go, to let something die. Oftentimes we hold on to painful memories because for some reason they're comforting. It's like you regress back into that stage because that's so comforting for you, and it's just unhealthy. So I'm seeing a lot for earth energies that you need to do exactly what an earth energy would not do. You need to become more of an air and water energy. You need to tap into that intuitive side. You need to tap into the thoughts. You need to tap into this other realm in order to let go of things that are holding you back and realize that a cycle needs to end for something beautiful to like regrow. Okay? All right, moving on down. So you have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So take care of yourself. You know, whatever cycle in life you're going through, accept that energy, recognize it, don't block it out, go through it. You have infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So it's like you have all the tools that you need to make things happen, whether that be in life, love, health. It's already inside of you, okay? And then I absolutely love this. This is quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. And that is exactly what the heart of your reading, your oracle reading, is about. It's telling you to meditate on things. If there's things that you're confused about or some decisions that you need to make, meditate on those. And the greatest thing about my earth signs is they are the queens and kings of getting things done. Okay, they're not the ones that run out without all the details. They're the ones that are working so diligently behind the scenes of every single detail, and it's such a perfectionist type of way that everything is done perfectly. So I can see that sometimes earth signs need to take themselves out of the physical and the logical and go within and meditate in order to deal with things that probably don't bother them on a day. They probably aren't even conscious of them, okay? Because earth signs are so grounded, emotions don't run them, okay? They're very tangible, okay? The things that drive them, upset them, maybe knock them off course are not breakups, are not matters of the heart. They're losing a job. They're having their credit slip. They're losing their home. You know, earth signs are just so physically connected to what they need to do to be successful and to get the job done. Okay, so this is telling you, step out of your earth sign energy and step into another element's energy. Get intuitive, ask for answers, have that quiet time, meditate, and get clear. Let things go and understand that when one door closes, another one opens. Okay, last three cards. You have the Three of Pentacles upright, the Moon upright, and the Hanged Man in reverse. So I'll show these to you just so you have an idea. And what this is telling me here is just that you guys are a little bit stuck on something. You guys are a little bit... You're holding on to some confusion that is going on inside of you or outside of you. So I feel like, you know, the moon sometimes represents secrets, or it represents confusion. Like you can't quite get a grasp on what's going on. You're looking at the moon and you're not seeing anything else but being guided by confusion and just this one light, but you can't see any of the other lights around you, which is really unusual for you. So I'm thinking what this means is you're holding on and unable to let go. This is all about letting go in meditation. You're unable to let go of a limiting trauma or confusion or something that is just kind of throwing you off balance because you can't see it from a perspective in the physical. And the only way you're going to be able to see this in the correct perspective, whatever it is that this issue is, or that you're needing to let go, you're going to have to go internally. You're going to have to turn off the earth sign energy and tune in to the water energy, to the air energy, to your mind, to your heart. Get in tune, feel your vibes, okay? You don't always have to rely on logic. Sometimes you need to rely on the energy of what your soul is telling you you need to do, okay? And then at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to really quickly do this. At the bottom of the deck, you have ancestry, which means reach out to your DNA. There's a lot of love and legacy in your DNA. So possibly you need to do a little bit of meditation that brings you back to your culture. If you're really rich in your culture and you're feeling a little bit disconnected, meditate and do things that are in your culture. You know, go to a restaurant that cooks the type of food that, you know, you grew up on. Read some books that like are about things that, you know, kick up the emotions surrounding your culture and what makes you and your lineage you know. Spend time with family members, ask questions, connect with someone that is no longer alive through stories. You know, there's a lot of information from looking at the people who have created this map of DNA for yourself. So it's like the people who have came before you are looking out for you, and they're telling you to reach out, you know, reach out to them, reach out to your spirits, reach out to whoever you pray for, the universe, because all the answers that you have are actually this time inside of you. They're not going to be found in the physical world. So this is very interesting for earth signs, okay? So kind of shut off the logic, turn on the intuition, and everything you need will work out for you in this Virgo season, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. All of my information is in the description box. I do private readings, and I do all 12 zodiac signs, oracles, and sometimes I'll throw in some different things too. So just keep an eye on the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments that you want. If this resonates, let me know. If it doesn't, also let me know. I'm open to all commentary. You know, it's always good to have feedback. So I really appreciate you guys tuning into my video, and I hope that you have a great night and good luck in Virgo season, earth signs. Okay? Thanks. Have a great night. Bye.